Kristen in Schaumburg, Illinois, listening on WMBI. Welcome to Open Line, Kristen. How can I help you today?
Good morning, Dr. Rydelnik. Can you please tell me what's the difference between the white throne judgment and the judgment seat of Christ, and who will stand before each?
Well, the judgment seat of Christ, or the Bema Seat of the Messiah, is described in 2 Corinthians chapter 5. It's also, in a sense, it's not called that in 1 Corinthians 3, but that's what it's describing. In 1 Corinthians 3, it talks about our works being judged, and that some are like wood, hay, and straw, and they will judge by fire, and they'll be burned up, and others are gold and silver and precious precious gems, and they won't be burned up. And so, but it says if a person has no good works, that everything they have will be burned up, but if they know the Lord, they will still be saved, yet so as through fire. So that's what that passage is talking about. And then in 2 Corinthians 5, it talks about the Bema Seat, that we're going to stand before the Lord at the Bema Seat, the judgment seat of the Messiah. It says, for we must all appear before the Bema Seat, or the tribunal, or the judgment seat of the Messiah, so that each may be repaid for what he has done in the body, whether good or worthless. That's 2 Corinthians 5:10. So that's what's taking place. I believe that will take place during the tribulation period in heaven. And then when the believers are all there, that's when we'll all be there, and that's when the judgment seat of the Messiah will take place. The Great White Throne Judgment takes place after the 1,000-year reign, and that's the judgment of non-believers. Everyone will be resurrected. Believers already will have been resurrected, but non-believers will be resurrected this time, and they will stand before the judge, and this will be their final judgment.